Hello, everybody. First off, welcome to vlog number 9. And there's just a couple things I want to kind of go over in this vlog. One of them is this is the 2-year mark. I officially started my videos beginning of May, 2 years ago in 2015. And I haven't produced a lot. I also didn't take it that seriously at first. I thought it was just something I could do every once in a while. I didn't realize that it would be a commitment every day to do something. And I plan on doing this every single day. There may be a couple days where I take a break. That's only after long flights plays and if I'm waiting for something to drop. But you guys deserve the best, and you deserve for me to put out the best. So that's what I'm going to be working on from now on. Another thing is I just finished Outlast 2. Great game. Not quite as scary as I thought it was going to be, but more of the mind mental style game where it's messing with you the whole time. And I did read up on the ending. So if you play the dream sequences backwards for Jessica, when you play those backwards, it explains the story of how she had a huge crush on Blake. She looked up and had all her hopes set on Blake, and over the course of the game, as it goes on, after the first incident where she was pushed down the stairs by the priest, not Blake, but the priest continuously harasses her after she gets back to school. She didn't die at that point. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Is she didn't die at that point. She went to the hospital. But when she came back, the priest covered it up when Blake went to the press and the police, and he said that she just tripped and fell, and they believed him because he's a priest. So as time goes on, he's continuously harassing the both of them, mostly her, but trying to manipulate and control Blake into making Blake think that he saw nothing and it was all his fault, if anything. And that's why Jessica ends up committing suicide. Blake tries to help her, does not succeed, and blames himself for it every day since. And the reason why this was showing up in the game was because they had one of those factories from the first game that kind of experiments on people and makes them see things and believe things that aren't really there. And that, I forgot the name of the factory, but that plays a huge part in it, and it's not really it's not specifically mentioned. But there were a couple of references to it here and there with some of the buildings and the way people reacted. That's why at the end, the spoiler alert, when Lynn, right before she dies, she says there's nothing there. They both had the shared hallucination that she was pregnant, and the machine that was manipulating everybody has that effect on women. It makes them believe that they are pregnant. In reality, all they do is miscarry, and a lot of them die from it. And that was part of the reason that she died, is because she wasn't pregnant. She died from her wounds. Blake kept hallucinating afterwards, thinking that he was actually holding a child. Well, in reality, if you look at the shadows and you look at everything else, there was no child. But everybody believed it. The only one who didn't at the end was Lynn. And that's because she was dying. She was basically dead at that point. And she saw through the hallucination that there was no child. So the story took a lot darker, a lot deeper of a toll than I thought it was going to. It made me really think here for a little bit on what it truly meant, and that was the best I could come up with. If you watch my last video, I do have a link to Reddit where one of the users explains this better in detail. But I didn't want this video to be all about that. So I just want to say thank you guys. I really do. It's been a while since I've directly made a vlog, and especially of this scale. And I couldn't have done it without the support I've had from some people on Reddit, Facebook, all of those. I really couldn't have done without support. And to come back strong was my goal. And I've officially finished. Here, let me check, because I have it pulled up here. But I think that this was my very first AAA Let's Play. No, I didn't want to do that. AAA Let's Play. Besides Soma. Yeah, I had Spookies, I had Soma, and this. And I had a couple of things for Bioshock and Destiny, but those don't really matter at the moment. The most important thing was this was the first video series I've officially completed, one with the new computer. I didn't know how well it was going to work. I mean, I did do the best I could with it, but I did have some hiccups here and there. With my camera dying randomly, Audacity just stopped recording. A couple of random hiccups, but for the most part, it was a lot smoother than it ever has been, and I only expect it to go up from here. One of the issues I did see is I was maxing out on my RAM while rendering. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM in the computer, which is a lot, but for rendering, sometimes I get hiccups in the program because it's maxing out almost. So in the future, I hope to fix that. I also hope to fix the fact that I'm almost out of hard drive space for my game hard drive, which is 2 terabytes, and for my YouTube hard drive, which is 500 gigs, which understandably isn't much, but it's what I had to throw in there at the time, so it had its own dedicated drive. Hopefully in the future, I plan on getting a 6 terabyte WD Black to throw in there for the games and the YouTube. I'm going to split it, do 4 and 2. So hopefully that will happen here in the next 2 months. Hoping with the extra hours I'm going to be getting at work and the extra little bit of income that brings, I can splurge and get that hard drive to throw in there and be done with this build. Well, be done with it after I get the more RAM in there, but that's not a big priority right now. But yeah, I just wanted to make this as an update. Look forward to Prey. That's the next Let's Play I'm doing. I did run some tests. It does run very well on my PC. It records very well. I think I'm playing the game at 4K, if I remember correctly, so hopefully the recordings will be at 2K. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to have to make sure that it can handle that, because that is a lot of stress to put on the computer. I may just play at 2K and record at 2K, but look forward to that. I was going to do the same thing with Outlast, but it wasn't letting me play in 2K. I could have went and messed with the game file to get it to work properly, but I didn't want to go through the hassle. I just wanted to start and do it, and it's finally done. But yeah, so the next video series is Prey. After that, I got a couple other games in mind. Let's see, I have them written down behind the camera, and I also have them on my computer. Some of the games I had on here for the longer Let's Play series was Firewatch, because I still haven't played that. I've had it since it came out. I haven't touched it except to make sure it worked. Limbo, which I just picked up. I haven't played it yet. I've been told to play it so many times, I just haven't. And part of it was because I didn't want to pay $10 for it. Not because I was cheap, but because I just knew I'd never get around to it, and that $10 wasted. A couple other games I have are Layers of Fear, Never Ending Nightmares, Amnesia, which I've played a little bit of The Dark Descent. I have not gotten that far in. I think I I played it to test it, but with my old setup, it wouldn't run. So, I mean, that was that. I will start doing some other videos. I'll probably do a little bit of Rocket League, a little bit of Rainbow Six. Sorry if I'm not looking. I'm looking at my list real quick. Yeah, that's really about it. Maybe some city skylines just to mess around. But other than that, I have 150 plus games on Steam. I have games on Uplay. I have games on Origin. So there's plethora of games out there for me to record and play and all that for you guys. That's all I really want to say. So thank you so much for your continuous support. Thank you for continuously staying part of the channel, watching the videos, and if you are a part of my Facebook and Twitter, thank you for that as well. Facebook's not letting me see who likes my page right now. I don't know why. But if you do like both, thank you for that. Yeah, we're almost to 100 episodes, guys. Let's see where I'm at. I think I'm at 89 videos. I'm pretty high up there. Let's see. Video manager. I am at 87 videos. So when we hit 100, I will post another vlog just for that special occasion. That's all I really gotta say, guys. Thank you. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you like this video. Be sure to stay tuned for more in the future. Prey will be coming out later today. The first episode will be uploaded here in just a bit. And then after that, it's up in air. I know I'm going to be doing videos. I don't know which game yet. But when the time gets to it, we'll figure that one out. I feel like Prey's going to be a little bit longer. And I'm also going to try and make those episodes shorter, about 30 minutes or so a piece. But yeah, that's all I really got. So thank you guys again. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.